So healthy lifestyle changes involve going to bed when you feel tired, avoid stimulating behaviors in the bedroom, and reducing other life stressors. Avoid substances such as caffeine, soda, nicotine, and alcohol, and exercising a few times a week is shown to improve the quality of sleep over time. And also avoiding foods that are high in saturated fat, as they can cause heartburn or indigestion. For the case presentation, Jennifer is a 33-year-old Caucasian schoolteacher and states that she is having difficulty falling asleep and staying asleep. She has trouble falling asleep until at least an hour or two after she lies down in her bed and usually only gets 4 to 5 hours of sleep per night. Occasionally, Jennifer is able to fall asleep easily but experiences several awakenings during the night. She states that her sleep difficulties began shortly after the death of her father, which was 2 years ago. Jennifer sometimes naps when she gets home from work in the afternoon and drinks 3 to 4 cups of coffee every day. Before going to sleep, Jennifer spends about 1 hour in bed watching television, talking on the phone, or surfing on her laptop. As bedtime approaches, she becomes very tense and worries about the prospect of another sleepless night. During the day, she finds it difficult to keep her eyes open and has missed some important deadlines at work. In order to catch up on her sleep, Jennifer sleeps late on the weekends until about 1 or 2 p.m. She states that this has caused tension in her relationships, especially with her boyfriend. She's been feeling extra moody lately and has been lying about her sleeping habits in fear of being judged by others. She has no history of being diagnosed with a disorder, although her mother has always been a night owl. She's not currently taking any medication. So here Jennifer meets the full diagnosis for insomnia disorder. It's clear that she's having difficulty initiating sleep as well as maintaining sleep. She also demonstrates impaired occupational and social functioning, being that her fatigue is affecting her work life and negatively affecting her relationship. She also demonstrates daytime fatigue, irritability, and loss of memory, which are symptoms of insomnia. And the death of her father may have been the precipitating event that caused her sleep problems. In Jennifer's case, predisposing factors include a possible genetic link and tendency to worry. Jennifer also engages in non-sleep behaviors while in her bedroom, and these would be perpetuating factors that are increasing her hyperarousal and wakefulness. Her fear of another sleepless night is also a factor in her sleeping difficulties. She's most likely experiencing recurrent insomnia because her sleep patterns did not improve after her father's death. After getting a full history, the clinician would most likely recommend that she keep a sleep-wake diary in order to keep track of her sleeping patterns and habits. There are several changes that Jennifer can make in order to improve her sleeping pattern. The first is to either eliminate or reduce her caffeine intake. Second, the only activity that she should be doing in the bedroom is sleeping. She may be assigned homework that involves meditating before bed, listening to relaxing music, or muscle relaxation exercises. She should avoid watching TV or talking on the phone, as there are behaviors that are stimulating and involve hyperarousal, and she may be asked to do exercise during the day. And Jennifer is also experiencing anxiety, and this is important to note because the clinician may want to do further assessment, since insomnia is more often than not a comorbid disorder. The clinician may initially recommend a short-term dose of over-the-counter medication, such as Tylenol PM, to allow her to get to sleep at a reasonable hour and maintain that sleep in order to reestablish a healthy sleep pattern. And if there's no change within a few weeks, the clinician might recommend another medication. So these are the references that I used. Thanks so much for listening, and I hope you enjoyed this presentation.